It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam here at the Stadium Course TPC Sawgrass. And Rich, this golf course hits you right between the eyes from the opening hole.
Opening tee shot, 426 yards, par 4 for the back tees. It's a very strange angle for the tee shot. Fairway tilts from left to right, where the tee box faces you from right to left. So you really have to hit an opening cut shot off the tee to give yourself the best option of finding the fairway here. Misses out to the right or left, leaves a very awkward angle to a green that sits up above you, but also slants pretty severely from left to right.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Yeah, be proud of that. Fair effort. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Starting the round at even par. Here we are at the second tee.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Nicely done. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay from earlier. Fine shot from our player currently chasing the leader. Well, that was some fancy shot making there. Let's recap it. Beamer, that was right out of your playbook. A touch of wizardry. From around 220 yards. Going with a 3-wood here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. It was on a good line. Oh, how good was that? Almost an eagle. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently 1 under for the round. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Two in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Par 4, 384 yards, a long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That's heading for the fairway. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Down here on the 6th as Tony Finau gets ready for his next shot.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Oh, you beauty. An eagle. That'll help make a big move. And back to the course with the live action. A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for top spot. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Is that right? I think so. Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. You've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 6-iron here. Not bad. Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. Get in the hole. And down she goes from outside the range. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one. John, what's going on out there?
I'm down on the 7th hole, and this is Billy Horschel.
Wow. We could see the focus on their face when they were standing over it. Excellent concentration. Second shot here on the 6th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. This is beautiful to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, this has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, I'm over here on the 9th. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
Terrific Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Let's get back to it, shall we? And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Just needs this one to kick right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Get excited. This could go in. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Currently in first position. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Lining up the birdie putt here. Ouch, that hurts. Ooh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Putt is underway.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And after that hole, you've now built a 3-shot buffer over Gary Woodland. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass' Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Well, Rich, it's got a big-time feel about it, this Players' Championship. Known by some as the 5th major. What are your thoughts?
Not for me. I think it's... The thing I love about it the most, it's got a great field. I mean, this week you got to beat 99 of the world's top 100 to walk away the champion. And it's just, it's a fairly open tournament, but it always has the feel that the biggest and the best players rise to the occasion to challenge this golf course. It's not easy. It's got a lot of quirky things about it. It's firm, it's fast, it's difficult, but if you're hitting it in the right spots off the tee, you have a really good chance of hitting close with your 2nd shot. It's just a tactician's dream. And so I find it to be more about players that plod along, that actually have a well thought out execution plan. I think that players that it just kind of, they make it up as they go along, they don't fare well around this golf course.
I like the fact that there's no one particular player it suits. It's a golf course, when you look through the history of champions, yes, you've had the absolute stars of the game, players that can hit the ball a mile, but then you've got the players that are, as you suggested, tacticians, shorter hitters, plot their way around, get the job done. I like that concept.
Well, it's, you know, and you can have the long hitters taking out irons and taking advantage of it where some of the other shorter hitters are hitting 3-wooder drivers. So, yeah, there's just a multitude of ways to take on this golf course, but you have to be committed to every single shot. You have to know exactly where you need to place it in the fairway to make sure your 2nd shot is in a good angle. I could go through many examples, but on each and every hole, there's a place where you can be on the fairway, but out of position. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay.
Oh, check this out, showing us how it's done from the sand.
Let's return to live play now. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Looking really good, this one. Well played. What an eagle. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
And now we go to the 13th, where this happened just a moment ago. And what about this from Billy Horschel, right out of the top draw? Okay, let's get back to the action. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 13 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole-in-one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
This one could take a little bounce to the left. Left yourself an opportunity. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. This one's dialed in. Steady on. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, nice looking putt. Good putt that. Currently 8 under for the round. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this playing, some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
This looks to be heading to the green. Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. 11 feet to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This is a par putt. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I'm over on the 16th hole. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
This would be a great up and down.
Ah, yes.
You're kidding me. Did he hold that?
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. This one's for birdie. It's got a chance. And that will drop in for birdie. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that, we have a par 5 on this one.
Par 5, 486 yards. Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. What touch, made it.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
And back to the course with the live action. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
This putt is about 19 feet in distance. Go in. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. He's currently sitting in first place. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Ooh, nice line. And that's 8 birdies today. Our coverage continues at the last.
From 140 yards out.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one is chewing fiber.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the on the hole.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Well, if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot. But there's just one more to play.
There's one final test. The second shot at 18. Water ever so close to the left-hand side. Green has a lot of movement from back to front. Find the right level. Give yourself a decent opportunity to make birdie. But par, never a bad score at the 18th at TPC Sawgrass.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Yes, Luke, it's a very strange position to be in because you feel like it's yours to lose, but it's also yours to win. I mean, which way are you looking at it? Hopefully, they're thinking it's mine to win, and I'm going to grab it tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. This PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Luke, this player has got a massive lead, and sometimes those are the worst to have because you feel as a player the only way that you can lose it is if you mess it up. And trust me, somewhere in the back of their mind, this player understands that. So it's going to be a nervy start, no doubt, to this final round. Let's wait to see what happens.
I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Putting for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Yeah, we'll take that. Sitting at -13 for the tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. Opting for the 3-wood. Outstanding approach shot. 8 feet to the cup. Nice stroke. Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
John, do you have any info down there?
Well, I am over on the 16th. This is Tony Finau.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 3rd.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Par 4, 384 yards. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Going with the 7. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Let's return to live play now. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. right by the hole. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. This putt coming up is for birdie. This one has eyes for the hole. Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
And that is a nice birdie from the bunker. Way to go.
And now that finds him in first place.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke. But can they maintain it? Let's find out.
Not a bad line, this one. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
High quality shot, that one, right next to the hole.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Choosing the 9-iron here. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
A bit short with that effort.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Nicely holed and for par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
If it's up, it could be in. Well done. Take the birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Time to take their approach shot into the 9th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position. Ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
That one's heading down Broadway. 2nd shot here on the 10th hole. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, that's incredible. He sold it.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Why not take another look at that effort? He sits in 1st position, and I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the 2nd shots if you're not careful.
This shot here from about 240 yards. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
It's on a great line. Big putt for par coming up. And down it goes. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet. This one's online. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Currently in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
This one's tracking. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. That should find the cut stuff. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
They had a good result yesterday. Can't see why they wouldn't have another good one today.
Opting for the 6-iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
He's currently sitting in first place.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Looks like they're going for the green. Good aggressive play here. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it. Looking better.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Lining up the birdie putt here. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. Oh, what a stroke. And that'll do it, Rich. Players' Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.